Hello and welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. Thank you for joining me today in this beautiful area. This water looks so inviting, but unfortunately we are robots and we will die if we submerge ourselves in the water. So we're going to have to do some puzzles instead. I feel like this would not pass the building code. That's very unsafe stairs. But man, look at this place. Oh, could you imagine just jumping off here into that water? I would so do that. That looks so good. Oh, I want to go for a swim. Okay, puzzle number 7. 2 puzzles in this area, and then we go on to searching out all the question marks, looking for any hidden things, and then I guess we move on. So let's do this. Okay, remote interchange. Okay, we have 2 cubes here, so okay, we need to get through here. This is where we're trying to get to. There is a jammer there, so I guess we need to get that jammer back out here to be able to do that. So we can climb over here without carrying anything. I imagine that we could just jump over there. I can't. Oh, hold on. I might be able to pick. I can pick this up there and then jump over. I can, so I can get this over. Right, we can swap things around. That's connectors. Okay, we'll swap a connector. Do we need to get back over there though? Oh no, hold on. Before we do that, I think all I need to do is just to jump on here and take it. Yeah, so now I can get both connectors. If I need to, let's connect that for now. That opens up this. Okay, so we have... Yeah, so we need the other connector to keep the gate open from here. What does this activate? So that activates that gate. Right, so let's take the cube and swap out for that connector. And we will... hold on. Yeah, okay, so that'll be the gate from this side, I imagine. Oh, okay, in that case, hold on. Let's go directly to the source. That's going to cut off the... Okay, hold on. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I know that's going to happen. Let's just stick that there for a second. So we need to just pick this up and move this over here. Okay. Okay, I messed this up. Let's do this again. Let's disconnect that one first, because I didn't realise that was going to cause problems. Right, now we just pick this up, move that over there. There we go. So now we can connect this. To that and to that, put it down. So I imagine that keeps this gate open from this side, so we can pick this up now, yeah? Okay, so let's... what do I want to do? Am I going to need a connector? Okay, at the moment, I'm just going to put that down there and see what we need. Okay, so the jammer. Now, if I pick that up, I'm not going to get back out again. Sure, I can jam... Can't jam that from there, so this needs to come out somehow. Right, what have I got? Is this a teleporter? Ah, that's a teleporter, so we do need that. So in that case, what would I need to do? Let's grab the teleporter. Of course, I need... Let's do this. Ah, okay. Now I don't need this opened up, do I? Okay, so now what I can do is swap out for this again. Go back over here, connect that and that. I get out of the way. Okay, so now I can pick this up. And... I need to put something on the pressure plate though. Hang on. How do I do this? I need to be able to swap the teleporter. So ultimately, I think we could probably have this activated, and if I take this, that is still activated. That's fine. And then I can grab the teleporter. So the teleporter we need to put here. I can now get the jammer back out, teleport across. Now I need the cubes, right? So I don't need this teleporter now. As the cube, I can put this here, pick up the jammer, and jump over, jam the gate, and through. Fantastic. Okay then. We have a new thing to look at. What have we got? Social media, a matter of taste. Witnessing all this incredible technology discovered by the expedition has given me an idea for something we could do if we had the resources and the energy. Are you ready for this? This was Franklin. Taste buds. Seriously, how have we gone for so long without something our ancestors considered so essential? Don't you want to know what pizza tastes like? What it's like to eat chocolate? To have an apple? What's the deal with fizzy drinks? I mean, come on. Pellegrino. Sounds fun. Aurenia. The sheer range of new experiences is almost overwhelming just to imagine it. Please, please, please let this happen. Ovis. Why change ourselves when we are what we were meant to be? Sagaran. You know we're all upgraded, right? This isn't our original design in the first place. Thesla. And what's next? We start killing animals again just for the pleasure of tasting them. We cover the earth in fields like our ancestors did, subjugate the natural world for our own greed. That's actually a very good point. So they're machines, sentient machines obviously, but so they just charge with electricity, so they don't need crops. Could you imagine how much more resources there would be and how more natural you could keep the world if you didn't need any agriculture or any farming for food at all? Think about how much of the Earth's surface is taken up by fields and pastures. That's incredible. Yeah, so that's a good point. They don't need to eat. Sure, they might be missing out on something that we find essential, obviously. But there's a major benefit to not having to eat. What is the point of an apple that cannot be tasted? There is a certain truth to that, because the whole reason apples taste nice is so that animals will eat it and therefore disperse seeds. The same for any kind of fruit with seeds in it. But I'm not entirely sure that's what they're getting at. I don't know. Enriching our consciousness experience makes the universe more aware of its own splendour. That's a bit too spiritual for my liking. Improving human life is what matters. We should do it. Seems like a waste of effort. I want to know what frogs taste. No, I do not want to know what frogs taste like. That's the last thing I want to eat. In case you don't know, frogs are one of my favourite animals. I have loads of videos on my other channel about frogs. Thesla was right. This will lead us down a bad path. Yeah, I don't think they need it. Thank you, 1K. I hope you all understand I'm not opposed to pleasure, but I think there are many pleasures we can discover within the limits of New Jerusalem without causing harm to the world around us. Meh. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, because if they have taste buds, they're going to want food, and then they're going to need to grow it, and yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's a tricky one. Oh, starting off our day with major philosophy discussion. Can't get my words out. Okay, we have another palm reader. Philosophical, that's the word I was trying to say. Chernevsky from Arkady Chernevsky's In Our Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. The question of our relationship with nature has bedeviled us since the earliest days of our species. Here we go. It's talking about nature. Let's see where this one goes. Since before the first city was built, we felt that there was something different about us. Animals we intuited were part of nature. We were not. Blatantly untrue. But of course, humans clearly are the products of nature, our history intertwined with that of every other species. In fact, the very notion of unnatural is a contradiction in terms. Everything that exists must, by definition, be natural. So this view, no matter how common, is deeply paradoxical. This paradox has produced a great deal of confusion. Some proclaim us chosen by a divine power, set above all other creatures, and are justly accused of arrogance. Others proclaim us sinners worse than other creatures and are rightly accused of misanthropy. Others yet try to oppose this binary by saying that we are merely animals after all. That too is manifestly wrong, and that no other animal is capable of having this conversation. It doesn't matter, we're still animals though. It is in this contentious issue of our impact on the ecosphere that the answer may be found. Other animals have accidentally terraformed the planet before, driving other species to extinction. This is not unnatural. If we continue to our current path, even to the point of changing the climate enough to cause the collapse of civilization, that would be entirely in keeping with how animals behave. Now, there is some merit to that argument, but let's see where he goes with it. But there's one profound way in which we are not like animals. We can learn to understand ourselves and the world. This is the knowledge that makes us fundamentally different. We have choices, we have control. Yes, this is the point I was going to make if he didn't make it. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control and would prefer a return to a state of animal ignorance, whether by blinding ourselves to the impact of our actions or by demanding we humble ourselves before nature. This is the response of an adult in crisis who wishes for a return to childhood, but this can only ever be regressive in every sense of the word. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults, accept our power, and act consciously and deliberately in shaping the world. We must become nature. Nature must become human. So Athena says, this is the heart of the matter, lifting up the world rather than lowering ourselves. But why do so many people so badly want to lower themselves? Cornelius, do they want to, or is it simply a convenient pose to strike? Okay, actually, you know what? I can get on board with pretty much everything that was said there. Yeah, there's plenty of things. You can go right back to the beginning when there's very few living things around, when cyanobacteria began producing oxygen as a waste material. At this time, that was a poison and caused mass extinctions because oxygen killed out so many things. But that's, of course, what led to everything that we know today. So maybe, if cyanobacteria had consciousness, they might be thinking, oh, we're producing oxygen, it's going to destroy the world as we know it. We should stop producing oxygen and keep things how they are, But the thing is, we understand what we're doing, and we can make choices. We can choose not to destroy everything. So that's the key takeaway from that one, I think. Okay, upgrade. From Miranda to Athena. We upgraded the lab with my new designs. Synthesizing some of the pieces took longer than expected. We still have some bugs to iron out when it comes to complex structures, but it worked. Now the labs are safer and prettier, although Father says they look too much like spaceships. I don't see it, do you, Miranda? We have a Trevor thing. I'm looking forward to seeing what the lab looks like then. She's done something different to it. Go on, Trevor. Give us your wisdom.
Today, we were delighted to be visited by a bunch of protesters, these voluntary extinction weirdos who think we're creating soulless monstrosities that will destroy the planet. They broke into the facility and started yelling at everyone. Fun, 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 right? Then one of them lunged at Alex. Big mistake. Chernyshevsky grabbed the guy and literally threw him across the room. I mean, almost threw him all the way off the dam. After that, the rest of them had a change of heart. Now, I'm telling you this because mostly it is not like that. But these people do exist. And somewhere in their shriveled little souls, they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being righteous. Now, to me, what Alex is trying to do is an obvious good. But that's not the same for everyone.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation, I guess. Okay, let's see what these guys have to say.
Father, I updated the Noema algorithm. It's working twice as fast now, and I think I can increase matter output by 25% if I tweak the modulator a little. I'm so excited.
Nice to meet you, so excited. I'm Cornelius.
He's a proper dad.
Oh, Dad, this is science.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for the right moment.
I think, as speaking as a dad myself, I've done that one. Okay, let's just have a little chat with Melville.
What is it?
What's going on with the megastructure systems?
Now, I suspect Byron is still logged in, and his presence has thrown everything out of whack. Entire subsystems are locked down, and everything that depends on those subsystems is disrupted.
Have you heard anything from Byron at all?
There was a short burst of noise on the frequency we used to communicate, but that could have been anything.
Oh, could be him trying to reach out, maybe. What can you tell me about Cornelius?
He taught me a lot when I was young. Nowadays, people just know him as the museum curator, but back then, he was closely involved with every engineering project, and he was brilliant. When he encountered a problem, he'd always remain calm and keep working at it until he found a solution. I wish I could be that patient.
Why didn't Athena and Cornelius just both vanish together?
If I had to guess, I'd say so that Cornelius could still go back for anything they needed. He was always leaving on expeditions anyway, looking for materials for his projects.
Yeah, well, thanks, Marvel. That's all for now. Yeah, so Cornelius is the dad, and Athena the mum. Okay, last puzzle in this area. Switcheroo. Right, what do we got? We have a connector. Okay, we cube. Okay. We need that teleporter in there. So where does this take me? Absolutely nowhere. Okay, there is a red... I can't quite see it there. There's a red power source thing there to connect. Okay, alright, okay. I think what we need then, somehow, we need to get that through. So we need to get that teleporter. How do we do that? So that doesn't blow me. Okay, so if I stick that on there, yeah, so that's how we would connect the connector to that. But how do I... There's nothing else here, is there? What can I do with this? I can't connect... Oh, I want... Oh, whoops. I came all the way out. I'm trying to see up there. Okay, so the red there. I'm guessing that maybe locks down or removes the barrier to get to the exit there. Switcheroo. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, hold on. I wonder if I can grab the teleporter, if I can teleport to the teleporter from the height. Can I look? I can. I can go over the top there. Okay, great. So I can place this down. I need to get out of here though. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Now I can swap things around. So I can take this, put the cube on there, and take the teleporter out. That's fine. And then I can actually get this out here as well by teleporting across. Perfect. So now I need to... Oh yeah, I can grab... oh, hold on. I want this. Ah, yeah, so I can do that and then teleport across. Now everything's through. Perfect. So we're going to grab this. That's going to go on there. This we want to connect to the power. And... Oh, I can't see it. Okay, hold on. I need... No, I'm not going to be able to connect to it, am I? What I could do... Okay, what I can do... If I put that on there... I'll put the teleporter there. No, hold on. How do I do this? I need that. I need to jump on here. Can I see it? I can't connect while I'm up there. Oh, I know what I can do. I could potentially put this on top of there and then teleport to it when that's up in the sky. But then I need that though. Unless... What happens if I take the... Well, let me disrupt everything there. Let me take the cube for a second. Take that off. What happens if I just put this on on here? Does it just go flying? Oh yeah, it just moves off to the side. Okay. That's fine. If I stand on here, that's not high enough. I need to connect to that. I need to get up higher. Yeah, it's like I can't jump. I can't actually jump across from there. I thought that I could. Oh, I can. I can. Oh, okay. That's how I do it then. That's easy enough. I want this on here. I need to hold. Hang on. Oh, I haven't got enough hands to do this. I need this. I need... That can go on top of there. No, okay. That there. Take this off for a second. Put that on top. No, I get pushed off because there's not enough space on there. I think I need. Oh, yes, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Let's take this for a second. Maybe I know how to do it. I'm not going to be just yet. I think I place this on top, then that, and then that. Right. Then I can teleport up to the top. I can pick up the teleporter, jump across. There we go. This is how we do it. Put the teleporter down. Right, now I need that. I don't even need that, do I? I just need to teleport up there. Connect to this. Yes. Go back down, connect to that. Now I put this on top of there. Take the connector, that's going to go on top of there. I stand here. No, I'm not quick enough. Yeah, because that's not good. Well, one step closer. One step closer. I'm really stumped. What am I missing? Oh, hold on. What about... Of course. Mate, no. Right, so I jump across here. I take that. Oh no, persistent. Working on solving puzzle for more than 20 minutes. This is the longest I've spent on any puzzle. Really? I thought I'd spent longer than that on the previous one. Oh, this is bad. Well, if I don't get this soon, I'll probably have to use one of my sparks. I've only got one left though, right? No, okay, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I've been at this one a while. I can't get out. I can't get out of this one. No, I'm going to have to reset this one, I think, because I can't figure it out. Okay. I'll admit defeat on this one for now. That's going to be real bad though if I come across another one that I can't solve because I haven't got any more sparks. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, we're gonna do it. Alright, well, I've used my two. I now have no more sparks to do. That's terrifying. Right, we need to find the lab. Right, so now what we're going to do is look for the question marks. And... oh, this looks like one. Yeah, this is the lab. Okay, this is what we've been looking for. Sneaky hidden door there. No, that's not going to let us through. So she said she'd made the labs look better. So let's see what she's done with them. Okay, she put a guitar in one. Oh.
Look at this place.
Oh, he's just got it first.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Mesmerizing. That's how it lures you in, I think. You see all these beautiful things and your imagination starts working overtime. And the puzzles, the towers, the mysterious apparitions, it all draws you further in, deeper into the trap. What if that's the whole point of this place? What if every time you have one of those visions, another little bit of you is corrupted, overwritten with the hubris of this place?
It seems a bit elaborate, really. I mean, look, I'm wary of this place too, but my mind is my own.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to suggest you were whatever it is I'm trying to say.
That's okay, I understand your
I
feelings.
guess I'm just disappointed in myself. Byron needs me. You all need me to do my job, and I can't even use a terminal. If this is all really the work of the Founder, I don't know, maybe she lost her way.
Maybe.
Or maybe we're just not ready. But once we find Byron, I suggest we get the hell out of here and never come back.
No, I can't agree with that one. I think we have to keep going. So, okay, what is beautiful about this place? We did see one that was like this before though, right? Can we play it? No, look at that. It's got no strings. Is that a Roomba? Oh, okay. It's a little bit, could do with a bit of tidying up. Well, look, they haven't been looking after the trees. Most of the trees and things have been fine, but this one has not been watered. It's died. And a little sort of decorative places out there. That's looking a little bit barren as well. Okay, let's move on then. This area itself doesn't look that much different to the other labs. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, we had something sort of similar with, there were some like triangle type blocks that were just moving around and around. Okay, let's see what it says. Oh god, don't look at that one. Why is it red? Okay, from Thuya. Dear Founder, everything has gotten so much worse since you left. We keep pursuing the goal, but our lives are getting less happy. When the weather is dry and the dam runs low, there is nothing to do in the whole city. Things don't get fixed anymore. We even had to dismantle the cinema. I know it was frivolous and pointless when we can just watch video files, but it was fun to watch movies together like people used to do. I believe in your wisdom, Founder. I believe we have to avoid hurting the planet like our ancestors did, but I don't know if the mayor is doing what you would have wanted. Isn't there another way of reaching the goal? Please, I know you left for a reason, but I don't think we can go on this way. Yeah, I can kind of see that point of view a lot. Okay, Talos Principle. Name on the universe, author Stratton of Stradiera. A fragment from Stratton's On the Universe. Amintas. You have made quite the catalogue of horrors, Stratton. Children dying in their mother's arms, cities perishing by the plague, and even animals living without peace or happiness. Nicomachus. Why must you listen to this? I've just eaten a heavy dinner. Stratton. Because these things, which are ugly, must be confronted for us to reach the truth. You spoke of the justice earlier, Amstus, but are these things just? They are not. Then you must admit the universe itself is not just. If the gods exist, then they do not bend the world to their will. Rather, the universe proceeds as a machine, following its rules. Justice and virtue are human inventions. Are you saying justice and virtue are therefore illusory and should be abandoned? The opposite, my friend. It is mankind alone that can impose these values upon this machine. Footnotes. It remains unclear whether Stratton believed in the gods or used them solely as metaphors. His work on the deities is no longer extant. Tantalizingly, Diogenes Laertius mentions that it caused a fistfight in Elysium. I thought what made us human was that we searching for meaning, but perhaps a better way of thinking about it is that we create meaning. Maybe, yeah. Okay, this is all corrupted here. There is a pattern underneath. New primary site. Lake water for cooling. Don't know that. Okay, power distribution. This is the one that's corrupted, right? So we have to do it anyway.
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only now am I beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation, and I think we can learn it.
Okay. That remains to be seen, I guess.
The language of creation. What were they doing here? And how far did they get?
I can't answer that, but I think I've fixed the Tetromino bridge, machine, ring thing. I say I think because it's not in the schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
Okay, guess we will. But first of all, we've got another palm reader here. Okay, from Thesla to Athena. Beloved founder, years have passed and still there is nothing but silence. Have we sinned? Have you abandoned us for our arrogance, our greed? Some of the others continue to build. I told them not to, but they don't listen to me. Byron is the worst of them. He disrespects you constantly, spreading lies and something. Please know that there are those who remain faithful, who respect the limits you set and seek wisdom and humility as you taught. We may win the next election. Perhaps then you will return. Praise your name. See, this person I think is dangerous. You can see how high a number they are. So they are relatively young. They were nowhere near the time of the founder of Athena. And I think I mentioned this in the previous video, that they've kind of taken the ideas that they believe are true and projected them onto the founder. And they think that they are doing what's truly there, even though they weren't around. Byron was around when Athena was there. He knew Athena. Thesla didn't. Difficult one. Okay, from Trebuchet. Founder, although I was born in the early days of New Jerusalem, I never knew you well. See, even him, we don't know what number is. Okay, he's number 216, so he's much older than Thesla, but even he claims to not have known the founder well. This is not your fault. I became so focused on improving the dam that I didn't develop much in the way of social relationships, except perhaps with Melville. That doesn't mean I was unhappy. I was in fact extremely content. I like to solve complex problems in peace and quiet. That's who I am. But now the pleasure I used to get out of my work has faded. I may not need a lot of company, but I want my work to be meaningful, to contribute. It does not feel like that anymore. And when I suggest new projects, the mayor acts like I've committed a crime, like I should be ashamed. I do not like this. I do not care about social issues or debates. I do not want to get involved. I just want to be able to keep working on making things better. Please fix the situation. From the introduction to Portraits of the Martyrs by S.T. Sanyal. The list of people condemned for advocating new ideas is long and depressing. Ignaz Semmelweis, utterly destroyed for suggesting doctors wash their hands. Ludwig Boltzmann, ridiculed for suggesting the existence of atoms. Robert H. Goddard, mocked for arguing that a rocket could reach the moon. Al-Raziz, attacked for questioning the existence of humours. Barbara McClintock's discovery of transposition ignored for years. The list goes on. And we haven't even touched what happens to those who suggest political rather than scientific improvements. Even when they succeed, they still often pay with their lives. These days, the idea of progress is frequently derided as yet another narrative, identified with the establishment by critics who curiously portray themselves as rebels. But the truth is that every step forward that humanity has ever taken has something enormous personal cost. Miranda, that means it's even more important to stand up for the truth because so many others have already sacrificed themselves for it. Athena, it does, but what is the right way of doing it? Many died for the truth without accomplishing anything. Miranda, maybe we just have to do what's right and trust the universe. Yeah. Sometimes I guess that's all you can do. Just do the right thing and hope it pays off. Okay, time to go. We have question marks to explore.
I've decoded another file from the data stream. Listen to this.
Mother and Father think of our discoveries as a language, a code. But I think they're wrong. They're so caught up in the technical details of running the experiments and upgrading the machine that they're not paying attention to the patterns we're finding, to the symmetries, the harmonies, the melodies. The fundamental language of reality is a kind of music, and it's beautiful. Beauty is an inherent property of the cosmos.
I love the way she looks at things.
Yeah, she's I see it's interesting. I don't know whether she's maybe a touch idealistic. No, I guess there's no harm in that sometimes. Alright then, let's go. Well, we have the Tetramino Bridge. Oh, hold on. We've also... Oh, we haven't been over there. Oh, that's just another one of those that... Well, I do want to just uncover the... how do I get there? To uncover the question mark. Stuck there. Oh, careful. Let's not go down there. How do I get there? Somewhere over there. Do I... Okay, let's since we're here, we'll do the bridge first. Okay, yep, so she's got it working. So where are we going? We're going over there, I suppose? Although... there's another bridge there. Let's try this. Not quite right. There we go, nice. That's one done. Where's this? Just have a look over the puzzles that we've done so far. Anything we're missing? There's a question mark over there as well. We don't know, there's something that's going to investigate. Okay, but okay, here's the bridge. This doesn't feel right. No, that's definitely not right. Let's try it the other way around then. That's not going to work, is it? No, okay, let's go back then. Alright, so let's go... not that one. That one maybe? Yeah. Alright then, let's see what awaits us here. Oh, look at this place. Okay, into the data stream. Who is going to confront us today? Phoenix.
Welcome back, creature
Sphinx.
of clay.
Phoenix.
The forge
Sphinx.
burns bright, but the sky is troubled with clouds. A mortal has ascended Olympus without the permission of Zeus.
Tell me where Byron is.
The workings of Olympus are disrupted by the trespasser. Pandora, fearing the wrath of the gods, has broken the paths to ascension.
That doesn't really answer questions. How can the trespasser be freed?
Only Prometheus can help you, for he has always favored humankind over the gods, and would see Olympus pass into your hands. But he is bound in the heart of the mountain. Break his chains, and he will show you the way.
Okay. Well, I guess we have a goal.
I think
Activate
it's
the
safe to
tower.
assume that Olympus is the entity's term for the megastructure. It looks like
Yeah.
our best chance of rescuing Byron is finding Prometheus and freeing him.
How do you free a weird, glowing ghost thing?
I suspect these entities exist within the megastructure systems, and what we're seeing is just how they manifest to communicate with us.
I don't really care what they are. For now, let's play along.
Yep, I agree with that one. We'll definitely play along. You got to find them. Got to find them to to release them. Okay, right. We need to find the question marks. Yeah, I want to explore this place a little bit more before we go. Let's. I'm going to try and find these question marks. Okay, here's one. This is a lost puzzle, so that's fine. We're not doing them at the moment. So I guess we could do them at some point soon. Just have a quick look over here in case there's any sort of hidden relics or anything. Oh, there is. Okay, grab. We can grab this.
Let us consider the city.
What's
What
a
is the
stratum?
city? It is not a gift from the gods, nor the product of nature. Unlike a mountain or a river, it is something that must be built through the deliberate arrangements of material by a mind imposing order on the world. And it is built to serve a purpose. To that end, it has roads and fountains and walls. And to the same end, it has laws and leaders. And though each city is built according to a different plan, all cities must serve their purpose, or they will fall and become ruins. Therefore, we may conclude that a city is also a kind of machine, constructed to improve the life of its citizens.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about that one. Words are constructions by humans that can mean anything you want them to mean, really. Okay, we do have a palm reader here. Okay. City by the Sea. When I realised it was over, it was all really over for good. I decided to take one last trip to my favourite places before the symptoms got too much. I can never forgive what they did to how do you say that one? Chalky Dicky. This incredible, wild, rugged place, never heard of it, between mountain and sea with pine trees all the way down to the water. The colours, the vistas, the sheer overwhelming beauty of it all, and they just built all over it. Hideous hotels sprawling like tumours, obscene beach bars blaring their awful music across the sea, even in Cavro Tripes. Oh, I probably said that wrong. It was impossible not to hate humanity a little for it. The idea of it all returning to nature, of the hotels gradually sinking back into the reed fields, was moving and beautiful. But then I went back to Thessaloniki, and for all the ugliness inflicted upon that city, the idea that people would no longer meet up beneath the camera, or go for long ambling walks on the promenade, or for crepes on the Platia Navarino was unbelievably sad. The idea of Rotonda just standing there empty after being a sacred place for so many centuries made me remember that it's not just beaches and forests that are beautiful, that cities can be more than just streets and noise. Cities have histories and personalities, and that means something. Who am I writing this for? Do I believe there will be survivors after all? Do I think that crazy robot project I heard about will actually work out? I do hope that aliens will come to our planet one day. I wonder who we were. The truth is that I don't know. But there's something in the love we feel for the beautiful things that we built, as much as in our revulsion towards unnecessary destruction that matters. Miranda, why didn't our ancestors understand that you can build in ways that make an area more beautiful instead of ruining it? Even if all they cared about was personal benefit, wouldn't that benefit them more? Cornelius, in the long run, yes, but people really think about the long-term consequences, especially if there's an incentive to act immediately. Miranda, and yet most of them were unhappy with the results. Couldn't they see that it was within their control to act differently? So the problem is people only act in the immediate things. That's kind of a political thing, I think, really. Political leaders will only act on things that will occur during their term, because after that, that's the other party's problem. You know. Okay, problem solving. From LD Armans, can you point me in the direction of a better timeline? Humans are problem solvers is a quote frequently associated with my friend Alexandra Drennan. It's become a meme on the internet, used both ironically and not. Though Alexandra, of course, is entirely earnest in her dedication to humanity, is a great thought and vital to understanding our species. But it's also not entirely as simple as that. Take, for example, the recent extinction of the orangutan, oh that's a shame, and the ensuing conversation about the dangers of unknown pathogens released by human activity. Most of us agree that a problem exists, and significantly most of us believe that something ought to be done about it, so we've identified the problem and we have collectively decided to act. So why is nothing happening? That's a serious question. A great deal of effort expended on raising awareness, but I would like to suggest that sometimes our problem-solving impulses can get stuck on the wrong goals. Awareness is not the issue. We've already convinced people that something needs to change, so if nothing changes, we have to wonder, why is the will of the people not being translated into action? She's also capable of being devastatingly sarcastic, but that's another story for another book. Maybe the problem was that they didn't have enough hope. They could see the problems, but they couldn't imagine one day those problems could be solved. It's easy for people to get so lost in the problems of the present that they think nothing will ever change. They lost hope because the historical circumstances they found themselves in encouraged despair, but that in turn meant that the conditions could not change. How do you go against history itself? I feel that's kind of relating to a little bit to kind of modern day climate doom, in a way. Okay, Hypatia's journal. Day 372. Yemo died today. One moment he was there, welding a joint on the upper levels of the tower, and the next he was gone. One careless step, that's all it took. Athena brought him to the dam, but even Cornelius couldn't help. Yemo was gone. Now there's only 12 of us. Athena, I think about Yemo every day. Cornelius, so do I. You did nothing wrong. You weren't even there. I was. She feels bad about that. Oh, recharge. What is this one? What did that do?
This is a design for an improved charging station. Fascinating, but not relevant.
Okay, interesting. We haven't got anything here, have we? No, that's just the ones that we found. Okay. Right, some of these question marks I'm finding quite difficult to find a route to. Kind of blocked off by the water. There's nothing else here. Okay. How are we doing for time? We are kind of running quite short of it. How many question marks? Got one there. Is that the only one left? It's just one? Maybe, yeah. Okay, I'll see if I can find it before we end today. What was that? What was that noise? I didn't see anything happen. Oh, is that something up there? How on earth do I get up there? Okay. There is another kind of pathway. This was almost hidden. Oh, this is an interesting one. Oh, here it is. Here it is, another palm reader. Okay. This was difficult to get to. Oh no, not this guy again.
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island. It will seek to document facts and statistics, to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts rather than truth, because truth might frighten and unsettle the comfortable people who like to sit in their conference rooms and debate which corners we should cut today. These people like to imagine the chaos that could come one day, like a comforting fairy tale of distant darkness. But they do not see the chaos that is at our walls right now. The chaos that also lives within us. A force that is both necessary and appalling.
Okay, at least it wasn't going on about how you need to dominate nature or something. Okay, I've just seen this. That looks like a connector. I was trying to get up there, but I don't think it's possible to get up there. But I believe that's going to be the solution to one of these puzzles that we need to connect something to. So we need to remember that it is up there. Okay, let's see how far can we fall without taking damage. There we go. So we will be making our way back to, well, I guess to the next area now. But let's just have a little chat to Arcturus.
What can I do for you, 1K?
What did Mayor Hermanubis say?
He blamed Byron for being headstrong and foolish, which I don't see it quite the same way, but it's easy to understand why the mayor would think that. It wasn't hard to convince him that we can't leave Byron behind, though.
Do you think Byron's still alive?
I hope so. He's always been annoyingly hard to get rid of.
Do you believe it was wrong for our ancestors to create us?
Why do you ask?
Because of the risk we pose to the planet.
Just because I believe we don't need to expand and dominate everything doesn't mean I want us to go extinct. I know there are people who think that way, but if I care about other species going extinct, why wouldn't I care about this one? Seems irrational to me.
No, that's a fair point. Fair point. Tell me about Cornelius.
He was the third to be born, after Athena and Eustathius. He was an important figure in New Jerusalem's early history, almost as important as Athena. But after she vanished, he faded into the background. I don't think anyone suspected he knew where she was.
What was he like as a person?
I didn't know him that well, but he was always very calm, very thoughtful. Everyone respected him.
What was Eustathius like? People rarely talk about him.
He was in charge of planning New Alexandria. It was his mistake that led to the disaster. After that, he retired from public affairs and dedicated himself to his studies.
Do you blame him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. To the point. Do you ever think your beliefs are a response to what happened in New Alexandria?
You mean, am I unduly influenced by my experiences? Unable to imagine the better future Byron wanted because I'm too traumatized? Could be. But I'd like to think I'm a little more self-aware than that.
Do you like text adventures?
I do. Although I prefer the term interactive fiction. It's better at capturing what this art form really is. Storytelling, but with a completely different underlying structure. As a category, it's more equivalent to poetry or the novel, rather than, say, film.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
Why not? Because I'm a joyless, by-the-book pencil pusher? I'm focused on the mission 1K, because what we're doing here matters. That doesn't mean I don't have my own interests or don't appreciate art.
Okay, I can get on board to that one. Don't you worry that if New Jerusalem doesn't grow, art will stagnate?
That's something Byron and I never agreed about. I think we have an infinite capacity to come up with new ideas. There's as much to discover inside ourselves as there is out here.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you think about what people did in Gehenna when they were coming up with all these artistic things, and they were just locked up in little cells, really. I disagree if you've gone that deep. No, I don't agree with that one. I disagree. The most meaningful ideas come from engaging with the world. I'm kind of leaning to that one. Yeah, I'm going to say that, because I think if you are in one place, you get no fresh sources of inspiration, which I think are going to be incredibly important.
Well, here we are, doing just that. I hope it ends up being worth it.
Yeah. Thanks, Al. I don't have any other questions for now. Yeah, no, I can kind of get on board with his point of view to a certain extent. I just feel that maybe there's a little bit more adventure in the world. Okay, so yeah, this is one. Oh yeah, we haven't really figured that out at all. Yeah, I don't know about that one at all. Okay, you know what? I think I've completely run out of time for today. This one's probably a little bit long. so I'm going to make my way back to the transport. Oh yeah, see that's something. I need to follow that. We'll see where that goes. Maybe we'll try and get some connections going. But yeah, I'm going to make my way back to the transport and move on to the next area. Oh, there we are. Well, we're here. Yeah, so okay. So thank you so much for watching today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you are finding this as fascinating as I am. This is an amazing experience. And I can't wait to do more. So I will see you very soon. Goodbye.